The procession will now begin. Please remain seated. Ladies and gentlemen, please join in welcoming to the podium Dean Karen Sims Gallagher.
Please be seated. So good afternoon and welcome to all of you. On behalf of the faculty and all of us associated with the Rossier School of Education, I offer sincere congratulations and best wishes to the class of 2012. Welcome to all of you and your families and supporters. Many of you have traveled great distances to be here, including this year's graduating cohort from Hawaii. At this time, I would like to welcome members of the USC Rossier Board of Counselors. I'm going to ask you to please stand and be recognized, and would the audience hold its applause until all members have been acknowledged. The members of our Board of Counselors are USC Trustee Dr. Verna Dautrieve, USC Trustee Dr. Barbara Rossier and her husband Dr. Roger Rossier, USC Trustee and Board of Counselors Vice Chair Carol Fox, Board of Counselors Chairman Ira W. Krinsky, and BOC members Margaret Chidester, Gregory Franklin, and Brent Noyes. Thank you all for being here today to this important occasion. Today we acknowledge the successful completion of the PhD and the EDD degrees for the class of 2012. Your completion of a doctoral degree from the Rossier School of Education is an extraordinary achievement and makes you part of a very select group of men and women in the United States. Fewer than 3% of the adult population has a doctorate, and that means PhD, EDD, or any other professional doctorate. This achievement reflects your intellectual rigor, your commitment to high standards, and your hard work and perseverance. It also means that you will play a pivotal role in redesigning the field of education for the next century. And I know you will take that responsibility seriously. Today, you join a distinguished roster of USC Rossier School of Education doctoral graduates. It is remarkable to note that the very first PhD that USC ever granted was in the field of education. This went to D. Welty Lefevre in 1927. Dr. Lefevre went on to become a university faculty member for many years. Today we have 9 PhD candidates being hooded. These Rossier graduates will join a prestigious list of nationally known scholars, men and women engaged in teaching at the university level, as well as conducting research in the field of education. Research which will change how we think about educational policy and practice for years to come. Today, we also salute our EDD candidates. In 1928, our School of Education was approved to grant the EDD degree, and George Henry Bell and Vern Ralph Ross were the first recipients of this doctorate of education in 1931. They went on to have exemplary careers as school leaders in Southern California, just as you here today will do. Only Southern California is no longer the only location for your careers. In our more recent history, our EDD graduates have attained national and international stature. They have administered huge, complex urban school districts. They've advised presidents and policy leaders on educational issues, and they are leading colleges and universities around the world. The EDD cohort graduating today, who began in 2009, has the distinction of having the highest capstone completion rate since the program was redesigned in 2003. Yes, you should congratulate yourselves. The majority of this class is completing their degree in 3 years. So all of us at Rossier share in my pride in your accomplishments. And I know you will agree that your success and achievement today are due in no small part to the exceptional Rossier faculty. Not only are they individuals whose research and scholarship are renowned, but they are people who truly care about you and your success. They've guided, mentored, counseled, consoled, and even cajoled you throughout this challenging time. And I know I speak for you in thanking them. I hope you've already done so directly. As you move ahead into the next phase of your career, I urge you to stay connected with us. Please give back to USC and to the Rossier School, and there are many ways you can do that. You can send us prospective students. You can hire graduates from our programs. You can give us your time and knowledge as mentors or adjunct faculty. You can also give us your critical feedback and participate in surveys that help us constantly improve our doctoral programs. And I would also encourage you to invest in the future of this institution as a donor, supporting those who will follow in your footsteps. All of us at the Rossier School will watch with pride as you move forward in your career. Please keep in touch with us. Let us know how you're doing and what you're doing. Again, on behalf of the whole Trojan family, I congratulate you all. Now, today's ceremony is very rich in its tradition, and to provide an explanation of the proud and distinguished custom of hooding doctoral candidates, it's my pleasure to introduce Professor Emeritus Dr. Stu Gothold.
As you march in academic procession on commencement day, you wear the caps and gowns of a long tradition. For a moment, you're wearing an ancient regalia, the proud badge of belonging to a great profession, that of student. This costume has emerged from centuries of tradition in Great Britain, where each university adopted its own costume without regard to what other institutions have done. In 1895, American institutions created the Intercollegiate Code, regulating the design or patterns of gowns and hoods and the colors to be used. That code remains substantially intact today. And for that, I need a volunteer to help me explain it. I'd like this lady to stand. Mimi, would you face the audience here? First, the caps. Typically, the Oxford or mortarboard cap is worn. A recent exception is the wearing of a soft cap. Only the doctor's cap may be made of velvet. The tassel is black at USC for bachelor's and master's degrees. Doctors and governing officials only may wear a tassel of gold metallic thread. It is customary to leave the tassel draped over the left temple at all times. Over the left temple at all times. The gowns. There are three types of gowns. Those for bachelors are black and have long pointed sleeves, and they're worn closed. The master's gown, also black, is made with an oblong sleeve open at the wrist. The doctor's gown is an elaborate costume marked by velvet panels down the front and around the neck, as well as by 3 bars of the same material on the bell-shaped sleeves. It is cut much fuller than the other gowns, and unlike them, may be ornamented in color. USC is among a handful of universities which permit other than black doctoral gowns. Our gown was designed for the inauguration of President James H. Zumberg in 1981. And hoods. Of all of the components of the costume, the hood is the most symbolic. It makes clear the level of the degree, the faculty in which it was granted, and the institution which awarded it. The level of the degree is shown by the size of the hood, the width of the velvet trimming, and in the case of the doctors, by the shape. Your hoods are lined with cardinal and gold, USC school colors. The velvet trimming of royal blue signifies the PhD degree. Trimming of light blue signifies the EDD degree. Your academic regalia is not merely costume, it represents an unbroken chain uniting students and scholars since the time of the Middle Ages. Thanks, Mimi. The heraldic flags. A flag has been designed for each academic unit which confers degrees at USC and is carried by a student at commencement. The Rossier School of Education banner includes the academic color of light blue. The 4 quadrants of the flag are adorned by 2 panels showing the book, illuminated by the lamp of learning, the traditional symbol of education. The 3rd panel is occupied by the sun, with alternating straight rays symbolizing light, and wavy rays symbolizing warmth and affection extended by USC to its students and community. The 4th panel includes a torch of learning, a clear and honorable symbol of the higher learning. And finally, this university seal dates back to 1955. The seal depicts 3 torches: arts, science, and philosophy, the California poppy, the university flower, and a setting sun, symbolizing the vitality of the West. In heraldic language, the torches are symbolic of learning, the sun is the symbol of power and life, and the poppy is the symbol of growth. The university motto, translated from Latin, is "Let him bear the palm who merits it." And finally, in answer to a question often asked by my students in class, quote, "Will you make a copy of that so we don't have to take notes?" The answer is that all this will be in your commencement program tomorrow morning. Go forth and celebrate the day and fight on.
Thank you, Dr. Gothold. USC Rossier School of Education doctoral students, please follow the directions of the ushers as we are now going to proceed with the hooding and conferral of the degrees. The PhD recipients are first, followed by the EDD recipients. Each candidate will be hooded by his or her dissertation chair in alphabetical order by the chair's last name. Candidates' names will be announced by Dr. Melora Sunt, Vice Dean of Academic Programs, and Dr. Lawrence Pikus, Vice Dean of Faculty Affairs.
I am proud to present these candidates for hooding and awarding of their degrees. The first candidates' dissertations were chaired by Professor Ron Astor. Kris De Pedro. The next candidate's dissertation was chaired by Dr. Dominic Brewer. Andrew McKetchin. The next candidate's dissertation was chaired by Dr. Darnell Cole. Araceli Espinosa. The next candidate's dissertation was chaired by Dr. Robert Retta. Isela Pelayo. The next candidate's dissertation was chaired by Dr. Strunk. Dara Sihandalar. The next candidate's dissertation was chaired by Dr. William Tierney. Randall F. Clemens. Jonathan David Mathis. The next candidate's dissertation was co-chaired by Dr. Penny Wollstetter and Dr. Julie Marsh. Caitlin Christine Farrell. And the next candidate's dissertation was chaired by Dr. Priscilla Wollstetter. Chuan Kuzin. Now we introduce all the EDD candidates. This first set of candidates were chaired by Dr. Dominic Brewer. Kenneth Peter Agakoili. Mimi Wynn Bird. Honey Chong. Raymond Adley Ethnasios. Melody Peralta Haban. Papa I Kaniau Kaniau. Emmy Koga. Chen Han Lee. Jamie Mahiulani Vasconcelos Miller. The next candidates were chaired by Dr. Patricia Birch. Susan Tiffany Chen. Daryl Eugene Forth. Michelle Monique Ingram. Wendy Lee Marshall. Tolulope Omolara Noah. The following candidates were chaired by Dr. Rudy Castrita. Sonia Amaral. Vicki Lynn Dudek. Elena Graham Heimerl. Hilda M. Flores. Gregory Francisco Gillette. Jovan Francis Jacobs. Damian A. Kessler. Mindy Fortune Kozel. April Marie Moore. Anil Salim Muhammad. The following candidates' dissertations were chaired by Dr. Ruth Chung. Donna Ellen Nordstrom. Miyako Kiyomi Polk. The next candidate's dissertation was chaired by Dr. Darnell Cole. Shannon Kameko Sakamoto. The following candidates' dissertations were chaired by Dr. Rudy Crew. Fatima M. Castro. Chito Kahayan. The following candidates were chaired by Dr. Mike Diamond. Elizabeth Jamie Traynor. Chelvi Subramaniam. Peggy Jean Smith. Tomas Anthony Aguirre. Leanne Jeanette Cornell. Christy Ann Reese Warner. Svetlana Levanisova. Rashida Brown Elise. Aaron Edward Vines. John Lee. Selena Akala. Kenny Austin Forish. The following dissertations were chaired by Dr. Michael Escalante. Jeanette Garcia. C.K. Green. Adriana Guerrero Pestangi. Sean Joseph Howland. Leanne L. Huang. Alfonso Jimenez. Morgan Wilder Smith. Renee Martin Valdez. The following dissertations were chaired by Dr. Pedro Garcia. Andrea Marie Aguilar Nuno. Sona Arakelian. Carla Jo Beam. Elizabeth Hall Hamilton. Christopher Sean McDonald. Dustin Richard O'Malley. Vida Deanne Patrick. Jesse Jeremy Payne. Michael David Remland. Terry Elaine Stair. The following candidates' dissertations were chaired by Dr. Stu Gothold. Paulina Cho. Deborah Lisa Ellis. Nadia Lindstrom Hillman. Charlene Inez Oreta. Terry Jilong Chien. David Charles Truby. George Isel Uduigwam. Alejandra Maria Velez Gutierrez. The next candidates' dissertations were chaired by Dr. Gilbert Henschke. Ed Clayton Bond. Tanya Victoria Stoddard. Irina Sugar. Wendelin C. Donahue. Devery Joe Rogers. Tonatzin Elisa Brown. James Yee. Jocelyn Marie de Diego y Morris. Richard Din. James. The following dissertations were chaired by Dr. Kim Hirabayashi. Wendy Vanessa Correa. Kelly Lynn Johnson. Christine Daribiji Mendoza. Sarah Bahani Zaker. Michelle Lee Rodriguez. Sumin Z. Michael Todd Green. Saliha Shar. Jane Lynn Rosenthal. Eric Matthew Barba. The following candidates were chaired by Dr. Dennis Hocevar. Aime Black. Chie Jesse Bian Kitayama. Sue Lee. Alyssa Beth Levy. Aaron Alvin Peralta. The following candidate was co-chaired by Dr. Michael Jackson and Dr. Denzel Sweet. Kenechukwu Meije. The following candidates were co-chaired by Dr. Sandy Kaplan and Dr. Ronnie Ephraim. Shelley Hannah Basiri. Christine Caro Levinson. Melissa Ann Parenti. Vicky Bin Park. Cynthia Lomelli. The following dissertations were chaired by Dr. Keim. John Hall. Dipti Patel. Holly S. Shim. Ryan William Thule. Fei Su-Yi Ewan. The following candidates were chaired by Dr. Adriana Kizar.
We love you, Dr.
Susan Elizabeth Ash. Sergio Ernesto Ramirez. Farah Melissa Meadows. Annette Marie Pijuan. Linda Huai Chang. The following candidate's dissertation was chaired by Dr. Margot Pensaval. Daniel Roy Weintraub. The following candidates' dissertations were chaired by Dr. Larry Pikus. Mitzi Yvonne Higa. Kyle Shodai. Joanne Wong Kam. Akenese Epi Nicolau Mutini. Bernadette Lynn Suafoa Tyrell. Clarice Kavohi Kukapulani Akopau Tuasivi. Brandon Keoni Bunag. Following dissertations were chaired by Dr. Mark Robison. Fiona Kawa'au. Shirley Chan. Allison Izawa Hirano. Ryan Christopher Hubbard. Shin Jane. And we continue with dissertations co-chaired by Mark Robison and Mike Diamond. Lincoln Dwayne Johnson. Nusha G. Malik. Virginia Mason Wade. The following candidates' dissertations were chaired by Dr. Robert Roretta. Amalia Marquez. Maurice Berman. The following dissertations were chaired by Dr. Helena Selly. Melanie Mank Brady. This candidate's dissertation was chaired by Dr. Reynaldo Baca, and she's hooded by Dr. Helena Selly. Sylvia de la Riva. Following candidates' dissertations were chaired by Dr. Julie Slayton. Frances Jacqueline Martinez Kellar. Monica Munoz. Kristen Dawn Kruzinga. Jeannie Chenpei Lo. Nancy Thompson Smith. Lawrence Clifton Winder II. The following students' dissertations were chaired by Dr. Kathy Stowe. Abba Delinda Cassell. Hasmig Barron. Veronica Chavez. Julie Ann Olesnovich. Carolyn Christine Sterling. Sandra Vasquez.
These are all Meloras, or these are Meloras too? All of those? I don't think so. Right? The following students were chaired by Dr. Melora Sant. Carrie Marie Luna Nunokawa. Dana Ann Miyuki Tomonari. Josephine Jones. Larry D. Burnett. Babette DeRee Moreno. Myralisa Guerra Aala. Lori Sue Burke. Megan Mitchell. Randy Camuela Fong. Reginald Ifeanyi Obiamalu. The following students were chaired by. I'm trying to remember my line. Are we, is it Pat now? Is this yours or is this Pat's?
No, Pat Toby.
Pat Toby, okay.
You want to keep going?
Oh yeah, I'm fine, I'll finish.
Okay.
Take your chair. The following students were chaired by Dr. Pat Toby. Hannah Soon Young Oh. Valerie Lynn Anderson. Levon Nichelle Flowers. Jeffrey Davis Haig. Derek Ihori. Alexa Millara. Nicole Lee Nicholson. Eric Max Peter Schott. Edmund W. Young. Thank you very much.
Maria Manchun C. The following students were chaired by Dr. Kristen Venegas. Joaquim Osil Alvarado. Rebecca Lee Blonshine. Marut Figueroa. Paul William Jimenez. Jose Luis Plaza. Rosa Prado. Cecilia Santiago. The following dissertations were chaired by Professor Ken Yates. Karen Kim Embray. Gilgor Vasil Gutev.
I would now like to introduce my colleague, Dr. Dominic Brewer, Vice Dean of Research Partnerships and Globalization, who will present our 2012 Dissertation Awards.
Aloha. Congratulations, graduates. It is my privilege to present our 2012 Dissertation Awards. Our award winners are members of both the 2011 and 2012 class. As you look back at the long path that's brought you to graduation today, I suspect that for most of you, the dissertation is what caused you the most fear, self-doubt, and frustration. One of my students emailed me a few years ago to say that writing her dissertation was a pain. The whole process reminded me of my pregnancy, especially my delivery. Painful, grueling, and finally relieving. Another of my students from the Hawaii cohort wrote in his acknowledgments, "In traditional times, the Pailolo Channel was traveled for many reasons, for adventure and sometimes for war. That sums up the effort put into this dissertation. At the onset, it was an adventure in learning. It was so exciting. But towards the end, it was like war. The adventure had worn out, and it was difficult to see the project to completion." We work very hard at the Rossier School to do everything we can to help you complete that dreaded document. So let me take a moment to thank all of those who've contributed to this celebration today. This starts with the faculty, and particularly your committee chair, the one who pushes, prods, pulls you through the finish line. Jessica, Nadine, Yevi, Nina, Katie, Margaret, and Maricela in the EDD office. And Diane, Abba, and Katie in the PhD office all did incredible work. Also, our Doctoral Support Center. Ilda and Linda helped you with the writing. Kevin with the IRB. And Professors Hosevar and Kaim with those statistics. And of course, you would not be here today without the support of your spouses, partners, family, and friends who suffered through all those nights while you locked yourself away, so they deserve the most credit. So on behalf of the faculty, I'm delighted to present this year's awards, and we have 3 winners. 2 are members of this year's EDD class of 2012, and 1 is a member of last year's EDD class of 2011. Her dissertation was filed and evaluated following her graduation last year. So our first award is presented to Dr. Aime Black. Her dissertation is titled A Comparison of Value-Added Ordinary Least Squares and the California Star Accountability Indicators. And Dr. Dennis Hosevar was Dr. Black's chair and will make the presentation. Come on. Our second EDD dissertation of the year is presented to Dr. Wendy Marshall. Her dissertation was titled University Ready, Examining the Relationships Between Social Capital and an Online College Access Program. And the presentation will be made by Dr. Patricia Birch, Dr. Marshall's dissertation chair, and by USC trustee Carol Fox, Rossier alumna and Board of Counselors member, and Dr. Marshall's former professor. And our final EDD dissertation of the year is presented to Dr. Elizabeth Jean Jordan. Her dissertation was titled Creating and Maintaining a Student-Centered Culture at an International Branch Campus, a case study examining the roles of faculty, staff, and students at the University of Nevada, Las Vegas, Singapore campus. Dr. Mark Robertson and Dr. Michael Diamond were Dr. Jordan's dissertation's chair. Congratulations to all the award winners.
And now to offer his congratulations, it is my pleasure to introduce to you Dr. Gilbert Henschke, the chair of the Ph.D. committee. That's not you.
Ph.D. graduates. We at the Rossier branch of the Trojan family congratulate you on the successful completion of your Ph.D. program. Today we focus on the destination rather than the journey you took to get here. But each of you, however, still has some pretty fresh memories of that journey. And most of us have shared those memories because we experienced them with you. For example, how some of you barely managed to cope with completing major assignments for separate courses that somehow became magically due the same day. Or number two, how from year to year, most of you became less nervous in working with your advisor, even as some of you became more exhausted. Or number three, the elation that some of you showed from getting a paper published or a dissertation passed, if only for a moment, as you then moved on to the next deadline. And finally, how you all tackled all of these challenges. As you did that, each of you formed a few close friendships with some people for whom that may last throughout your entire life. So we, who participated with you in your recently completed journey, are very happy for you and salute you at this time of transition. We will miss working with you, but we are happy, not because you're leaving us as students, but because you're joining us as academic colleagues, as equals, in our mutual quest to improve urban education for all. We look forward to continuing our collaboration with you, and as you embark on this next journey, one final piece of advice: stay in touch. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Henschke. And now I'd like to introduce the chair of our EDD Governance Committee, Dr. Robert Rueda.
Good afternoon, Trojans. I want to congratulate today's graduates, but also reiterate the thoughts of Dr. Brewer and congratulate the families, spouses, and kids that have missed you so much. Today we turn you back. I'm not going to say I told you so, but for those of you who thought you couldn't do this, I told you so. Okay? I want to acknowledge your accomplishment today, but I'm up here today as chair of the EDD Governance Committee that oversees the EDD program. In that role, I get to see all the behind-the-scenes stuff that goes into providing a first-rate program that I think we do fairly well. There's a lot of moving parts. You may have seen some of them, but not all of them, I'm sure. I want to acknowledge all those people that have worked with me this year to make sure that your time was well spent. The faculty on the governance committee that worked on policy, on all the day-to-day nuts and bolts, the faculty who taught the courses, the people who chaired dissertations, as Dom said, the EDD program office, the doctoral support center. We're part of a national consortium, and I know many other universities, or no other university that I know of around the country has that same level of support. So this is the result. So congratulations. In the spirit of do what I say and not what I do, I'm going to do something that we told you never to do, which is plagiarize. I'm going to read you something by the late Steve Jobs, who passed away, as you know, last October. And ironically, it was on the topic of death, but I thought it was actually good advice, so let me share that with you. Death is very likely the single best invention of life. It's life's change agent. It clears out the old to make way for the new. Right now, the new is you. But someday, not too long from now, you'll gradually become the old and be cleared away. Sorry to be so dramatic, but it's quite true. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinking. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice, heart, and intuition. They already know what you truly want to become. Everything else is secondary. Stay hungry, stay foolish. Fight on.
Thank you, Dr. Ureta. There are two groups here today whose contributions to your success are indispensable, and we've acknowledged them already, but we're going to do it again. And first, of course, is the faculty of the Rossier School of Education. All members of the faculty, please rise. Okay. Today is also about those who've supported you and encouraged you in every phase of your study, and although we've acknowledged them many times today, you can never do that enough. So would all the friends and family of our doctoral candidates rise, and let's turn and thank them. Great. And as you're aware, no program runs on its own with just faculty and students, so will the staff of the school please stand and be acknowledged? And most of them are already standing. Congratulations again to all our candidates, and thank you to all the guests for joining us this afternoon. After the platform party and graduates have processed, there'll be a reception for everyone behind the stage. Families and guests, would you please stay seated until the platform party and the graduates have marched out. USC Rossier School of Education class of 2012, I salute you. Fight on.